Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Standing in, Ian Kinsler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Missed with a slider. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. Sanchez recovers. The throw to first is in time, one down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 3 for 8. First offering on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Hit on the ground to third. Drury fields it cleanly. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Yankees. Shohei Ohtani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, man, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as ShowTrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Designated hitter.
He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Skied into straightaway right. Balbuena has a play, and that retires the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. First pitch on its way. Oh, that grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here's Luis Valbuena now. In past meetings with Tanaka, just 3 for 14. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting 8, shortstop, Andrelton.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Don't want to forget about it. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a strike. Bird stands at first with 1 out. Bounce to first. There is Valbuena. Simmons back to the pitcher, covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the 3rd from the Bronx. Stepping up to the plate, Martin Maldonado, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Maldonado.
First pitch of the at-bat. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Kinsler, a native of Arizona. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Mike Trout.
Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Maldonado at second. Kinsler on at first with nobody out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit to first. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Upton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. In a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 1-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Judge looks up, and that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols.
Hitter, Albert Pujols.
As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius has it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-1 in favor of the Halos. Into the box now, Neil Walker. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And that's through for a hit.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Now batting, Brandon Drury. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Kinsler is calling for it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The tag from Simmons, and he is out at second base.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? Zach Kozar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is in his tracks now. One gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Valbuena. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep. 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado as he sends it on the ground to first. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Angels 5 and the Yankees 1. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bungle, and what the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Count remains at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Calhoun on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Kinslow's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 5-1. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch. One strike to Pujols. Shoots this one over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
He tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with the runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Bird is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More from the Bronx after this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Calhoun is over to his left as he snags this one for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He popped out in his 1st trip. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2. Still 1-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Adam Warren takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Yankees, number 43, Adam Warren.
Ready for another shot now. Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off with
a hit in
Angels.
2 tries.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
First offering on its way.
Strike one to start the at-bat.
Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Catcher, Martin
Digging in and
Maldonado.
looking for more, Martin Maldonado. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Ian Kinsler head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's only 1 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Warren, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
On the ground to the left side. Drury gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's Neil Walker. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Fouled off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact get everything that comes their way.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. A swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside with a first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Maldonado is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yanks lead 1. They're down 5-1. Back here in the Bronx, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Trout, it was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. One and one. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Justin Upton will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. Trout stands at second with no outs. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. Fielded cleanly by Walker. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one. They're up 5-1.
7th inning stretch.
Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he takes strike 2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Way in front of that fastball.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Digging in once again, Zach Kozar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Zach Kozar.
Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Lifted in the air to center. After it is Hicks. One away.
Now batting, first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
No balls and a strike to count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Here's the 0-2. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Neil Walker, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And that's in there for strike 1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're down here 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Maldonado.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Walker's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him. And the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Mike Trout.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Brandon Drury will bat next. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
For the Yankees.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Drury aboard here at first with nobody out. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. If Grand Slam is still in play, let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Drury over at second. Gardner at first with no outs. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners are at first and third, one away. Hard hit ball to second. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Shohei Ohtani is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
On my link and I start thinking, ain't gonna make 100 mil off in these streets.